Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today we are once again back on Modern Warfare, and I wanted to share with you guys the best class setup for the new Striker 45 Uncertain Futures blueprint. This is a brand new blueprint available in the new Mega City Menace bundle in the Modern Warfare store right now, and it's actually a pretty decent one. If you guys take a look at the stats that come with the original blueprint, you guys will see that obviously the main focus here is accuracy. We're looking to do really well from long range with this SMG. We also get a very small boost to range and mobility, as well as a pretty decent boost to control here, but we're going to make this thing a little bit better, a little bit more accurate from distance, so that we can get that full feel for what this blueprint is supposed to play like. So if you guys take a look at the stats for the class setup that I'm going to share with you in this video, you guys will see that we get a much greater boost to accuracy. We also get a bigger boost to our range and control. So again, an absolute laser for this Striker 45. The only thing we're sacrificing here is a little bit of mobility, which is definitely going to be worth it if we're playing from medium to long range. So overall, a really good class setup for this Striker 45 that hopefully you guys are able to dominate with. So if you guys take a look at the attachments that we're going to be using, the muzzle that we're going to be using is the compensator. We're keeping this the same as the original blueprint, giving us recoil control and a really nice boost to accuracy and control. So again, that compensator muzzle. The barrel that we're going to be using is the 400mm stainless steel. So the original blueprint does not come with a barrel, which I don't think makes a lot of sense for a class setup that's supposed to do well from distance. So we're going to be running that 400mm, giving us damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control, and a really nice boost to accuracy, range, control here. So again, the 400mm stainless steel barrel. We're not going to be using a laser, so I decided to take off the laser. I believe the original blueprint came with the tack laser, and I think that's kind of a pointless attachment when you're using an SMG from distance. That's really only good for hip fire, and you know, you're going to get ADS speed, but overall it's kind of a useless attachment unless we are playing super aggressive. So we're taking that off. The optic that we're going to be using is the GI Mini Reflex. Now this is really personal preference. I kept this the same as the original blueprint, so we didn't change it. I like running the Solo Zero Optics Mini Reflex. That one's pretty fun to use, as well as the Cronin. So a couple different mini reflexes that you can choose from. If you guys have a better optic that you generally do better with, I would recommend using that. Nothing too big here on this SMG, but the GI Mini Reflex is what we're rocking with here. We're not going to be using a stock. The underbarrel that we're going to be using is the Commando foregrip, so we're keeping this the same as well as the original blueprint. I think this is a really important underbarrel to use here because we're getting that recoil stabilization as our pro, which is going to give us a really nice boost to that accuracy and control here. But the aiming stability, unfortunately, is not going to make a difference here because we don't have idle sway on the SMG. I think my favorite thing about using that Commando foregrip is that we don't lose ADS speed on the underbarrel like we do with most of the other ones. So Commando foregrip, definitely a great underbarrel to go with when you're playing from distance. We're not running any extra ammunition. Obviously, the other options are pretty pointless. We don't need a 45 round mag, and then the 12 round mag burst is pretty trash, so we're not running any extra ammo. And last but not least, the rear grip that we're going to be using is the FTAC 60 series rubber. So this is going to give us recoil control, and we're only losing aiming stability, which again is not going to affect this weapon. So essentially, we're getting a free pro. We're not losing any control with this, and we're actually getting a really nice boost to accuracy. This is also what's called rubberized grip tape for a lot of the other weapons, so it's a really good attachment to use if you're trying to be very accurate from long range, especially with the SMG. So the FTAC 60 series rubber rear grip. But I'll give you guys one last look at all the stats and attachments that come with this specific class setup. If you guys have any questions or anything else to add about this specific class setup or the original blueprint, please make sure to leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure and try to help some of you guys out. But I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.